What have you done to further your knowledge, understanding, and experience with people of different social categories and identities other than you, and how have you actively demonstrated that learning? I come from a large and diverse family that encompasses many cultures, genders, and faiths. The blending of my family came over decades of marriages, adoptions, and other relationships. It was through my family members that I have learned and gained insight into the differences and similarities of our varying social categories and how society treats us in different ways. For example, I have watched my cousin on his journey as a transgender male, having witnessed him going through coming out to our family, to his friends, and how he continues to be treated by strangers. I'm not shy in asking questions because I want to better understand how I can not only be an ally, but how I can also keep from making mistakes in my reactions and responses to people who might be different from me. It was our grandparents who always led by example. They accepted everyone for who they were, but also wanted to learn more about their lives and experiences on a deeper level. This set a precedent for the rest of the family to come from a place of acceptance. I've been fortunate to be raised in this environment, and it has shaped who I am as a person, who I am as a parent, and who I will be as a speech language pathologist working with my patients and their families. I feel that I demonstrate this in my communication with others. When I meet new people of different faiths or cultures, I've learned to come from a place of cultural humility. I make sure not to speak in gender specific language, not to make assumptions on one's nationality or languages they might speak. Even when communicating with my own children, we don't define relationships with outdated gender expectations. Even though I consider myself to be an accepting person, it is very important that I continue to examine my own beliefs and actions and understand how my upbringing could cause cultural biases. This is very important as a human and as a speech language pathologist. I also want to demonstrate cultural humility in my actions and advocacy. For example, I have actively supported my children's school in their work to add LGBTQ plus books in our library, as well as books on being a foster child and books on adoption. I've learned that representation is so very important, and I want every student in our school to find a book that they can relate to and that could even help them to understand who they are. There's been some pushback on this, and some of the book choices, and I'm working with some of these parents who do not understand why inclusivity is so important. I have found success with some, but not all, but I won't give up until these books are available in our library. Once again, my name is Angela Erickson, and I appreciate